turn those on? Ah. Oh, there we go. Whew, we're rocking, we're rolling. 3 minutes to start time. 3 minutes to start time. Oh boy. It was a terrible tear there. Whew. Oh, let's get baking. Oh, well. Welcome everybody, and I say to everybody who's watching this on the replay because nobody's watching it on the live show. It's a last minute Friday night baking session. Strawberry cheesecake, not a request, but somebody mentioned they like strawberry cheesecake where I was just at, and I'm going back there tomorrow, so I figured what better way to go about it than bake a fresh cheesecake strawberry and bring it over to her. So that's what we're going to do tonight. So I'm getting going since we're doing this on a live show, but I don't see anybody watching yet. Now, it might be delayed as people are joining. And it's been a while since I've been live. Uncle Drew, baking. This is the kitchen. Boom, we're bringing the boom. We're baking, cake, cheesecake, decorating, whatever you want to call it. We're doing it tonight. We're really going to get going. Let's go. I use no name brand. Now, because this was last minute, I wasn't prepared with regards to having all of my ingredients out at room temperature. So my best friend tonight is going to be the microwave. So I'll get my little butter started. I'm using, I've made enough cheesecakes. The recipes are out on my channel for the basic ones anyways, and this one's the basic one, the strawberry. About a half a cup of melted butter. I use unsalted. We don't need salt in there. I would have had everything at room temperature, but like I say, we're going to use the microwave as our best friend. We'll just go there in 30-second bursts. That should be a big enough bowl tonight, we'll see. So along with half a cup of butter, I use 2 cups for this one. This is the basic, just honey, crushed honey grahams. Graham crumbs, I'll say, how about that? And unfortunate that I had enough. And if you ask, I use the no name. I think they taste just fine, and they do a great job for the crust. Let's check that. Butter. Another 30, just to be on the safe side. Oven, I turned it on already, preheating, and I didn't want this to take a long time, so we're going to try and go quick. That's 1. That right up to the top. That's 2. Good. Crust is started. Get our butter. Nice, melted. Like it, like it. I think I should turn that volume down so there's no feedback. There we go, that's better. I was hearing too much feedback. And I think we're okay. Maybe we'll try and bring the camera in a little bit closer. How about that? Without it falling over. That might be a challenge these days with this tripod and ring light and everything, but like usual, we're going to make it through. Okay, 2 cups crushed. Now I start with about, oh good, oven's ready. About half the butter. Get things going, mix it up nice. It should come out like wet sand, okay? We don't want it dry and crumbly, but I also don't want it too sticky. Can add in some more butter. That was about a half and a half. So for you kids out there, that's a quarter. It is a quarter, right? Yeah. Okay, it's taking shape. It's good. Still a little bit too crumbly. See? It's not pasty yet. Like that wet sand. So that's the rest of our butter. Now I was measuring my butter by eye. Good, bad, or indifferent. That's how much butter was going in there tonight. And then we're hoping that it's going to work. Good, like I said, wet sand. So let's see. Let's see how we look here. Yeah. Good. So I pre-bake the crust for about 12 minutes in the oven. Now, I've been having trouble with parchment paper because I found I like using parchment paper on the bottom of my spring form, but getting it the right size. I've never bought those pre-cut ones, and I'm going to be honest, I failed arts and crafts, and I've been watching YouTube videos trying to fold the parchment paper and cut and all this stuff, and even after years of trying, I still can't do it. Like, that's the best I got for a circle. Are you, like, you know what I mean? It's not absolutely necessary, but that's not a great circle. It's not great. So anyways, I'll bring you in, show you exactly what we're going to do for this crust. I'll tilt it down and then hope that it does not fall. That looks okay right there. Okay. It's going to be slipping and sliding. The parchment paper is not mandatory in there with the spring form, but I do it as a little bit of an insurance policy. So let's dump it all in. It's going to slide around a little bit first, but don't fear, and don't worry about the bottom first. We're just going to kind of pack that down, and then we're going to push out to the edges. And I've got my favorite bowl, I guess a glass cup, plastic cup. I don't like using glass in there. So once I've got that kind of firmed up with the spoon, that's started. Let's make sure we get all that in there. I take this around. So this is my little plastic. It's like my little, even though it's a little plastic jar or plastic cup that I keep and for lemon juice usually, I find this works really well in the spring form. So start at the center, just pack it down. See how it's spinning around right now? Don't worry about that. Just pack it down. And the bottom and the center we fix last. Because right now all I'm trying to do is, if I hold that steady, I'm twisting and I'm pressing out to the edges because I want that crust to come up about halfway. Right? And that's the first part. Then we'll fix, like I say, then we fix the bottom. So don't worry about that. If you see some holes in your crust and you start worrying as you're doing this, don't worry. You can see any one of my cheesecake videos out there of how this works. And it just takes a minute or two. And we press all the way around, start working up the edges. And then I finish things off with my trusty spoon to get the crust perfect the way I like it. I'm going to put a little wave on the top. I think that gives a nice little design. And if I was using a different color cheesecake tonight, if I was making a chocolate or something, it looks really, really spectacular when I do it that way. Don't worry, as we go here, I'll show you exactly what we've got. So we're pressing into the sides. Almost the height I want. I want about, say, 1.5 inches, 2 inches up sides. And I'm not too particular about that right now. Still press. Okay, I think we managed to get what we wanted there. Make sure everything's in there. Okay, good. So that's where we're at right now. You're looking at St. Andrew, what the hell? What the hell? Don't worry, trusty spoon. I start packing up the sides, making sure they're firm. Okay. Like that. Nice, smooth. And then I'll certainly lift this up to show you to make sure you get the full bird's eye view. Once I've got that set, then I start working the bottom into the corners. Now, what I've learned from a lot of people that eat my cheesecakes, they really like on the inside when I leave a thicker crust right at the corner. They say that's like a little bit of a treat. So I start packing that in and giving myself a little bit of a corner here. And I'll get to the other side, I'll finish the sides. And if we need to come up the sides a little bit more, I'll certainly do that. But see, at the beginning, if you were worrying, oh my gosh, it's not looking like it's going to work, it's not going up the sides, it's going up the sides, it's sticking up there. And then it's going to bake right on there. So it's important to have your oven preheated. 350 degrees. And then while this is in there for that 10 to 12 minutes, I put myself on the clock and say, okay, I've got 10 to 12 minutes to make the cheesecake. Now I might need a few more minutes tonight because I've got to soften up the cream cheese in the microwave. I've already got my eggs in a bowl of warm water, so those are coming up to room temperature. I'll fix the center, because we need a nice flat bottom in there. I should have used actually a smaller spoon so I could get in there a little bit easier, but no excuses, bake like a champion, okay? Smooth, smooth. The insides, the insides. And see how as I'm spreading, I'm pushing in the corner, it's actually raising up the side of my crust a little bit more, which is what I want, okay? And then if I've got too thick at one side, I'll just bring it back towards the center and smooth that out. Nice, and if I need to bring in my trusty cup again, I'll certainly do that. Now, if you're going for perfection, I don't know if you'll ever get it on the crust. I don't think you need perfection here, though. Remember, this is our base. This is going to get covered up with our cheesecake. But now, since I've got everything packed in properly, I can firm up the sides exactly how I want them. Okay, here we go. The crust is almost done. I'm going to go through and give it a final run through. That's packed. Press, 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 press. Our cheesecake crust almost done. So there we go. Now, so that's how it looks right now, but I'm not done. I'm going to give it the final go round with a spoon. Smooth everything out. You'll see the finished product. It's saying about 90 seconds or less. Don't time me. There's no rush except the fact that I want to go fall asleep on the couch as soon as possible, because that's what I do that Friday night. Fall asleep. So anyways, we're smoothing, 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 and then I'm going to fix that top in the little wave like they talked about earlier. Press, smooth. Come on, Andrew. Come on. Oh, I created a crack. I don't want that. There we go. Smooth. Yeah, there we go. That's it. Right there. Look at that. How it just came together. Perfect. Boom. Boom on the crust. The cheesecake crust gets the boom already. Look at that. So I'm almost done. I just want to show you a little bit. Bottom looks good. I'm going to give one smooth. So I'm using my spoon and I'm smoothing. I'll do it here so we can see a little bit better. I'm smoothing the side up. Smoothing the side up just like so. Hopefully you can see this on camera. Smooth the side. Seal any crack that I may have in there. Like that. Come around the edge. I'll put it down so I can finish properly. Boom. Good. Okay. So that's good there, but now I'm going to create my wave on the top. Now you can leave it like that. It takes on its own design. But all I do is I start pushing down a little bit, just very gently. Up, down, up, down, up, down. And then we're going to smooth. And our crust will have a nice little design and finish any little crumbles. Smooth, up, down. And I'll show you exactly what I mean by this little rainbow up, down that I'm doing here. Up, down. There we go. And then smooth in anything that came off. Top, top, and top. Good, good, good. Oh, this one's looking really nice. This crust is looking really nice. Okay. There. Crust done. Just like that, okay? So now, hopefully you can see this on this angle, where I've got a little bit of a wave. See, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, as best I can. And when it bakes, when I add the cheesecake batter in there, what's going to happen is the cheesecake batter is going to come up almost to the top, because it's a big cheesecake, and it's going to fill right over top of that line, so you'll be able to see a swirl. I think in the thumbnail picture, the one that I had in that side of the picture, you could see it. But anyways, that's what it looks like. So in the oven, so we'll stop talking. Where's my tray? It's over here. Okay. So crust in. I'm going to set a timer. 10. We don't want 20. I'm going to put 14, Start. Good. Okay. Next. No time to waste. No time to waste. So we've got our cream cheese ready. It has. Mike Chalmers, welcome. Brad Gunter, welcome. We're getting a band back together. If that gentleman named T makes it out, look out. So I'm using 3 blocks of Philadelphia cream cheese, again, to make a New York style cherry cheese. Cherry? Did I say cherry? I'm strawberry. Shit. I'm not supposed to swear on the lives either. No, I saw there was different types. I've got so much cream cheese in the fridge though, because I make so many cheesecakes now. Whenever I see it on sale, if I can save $1.50 a block, I think I've got 15 blocks in the fridge right now. I mean, that adds up to making a couple of extra cheesecakes, just getting it on sale. Okay, so I'm gonna put that in the microwave a little bit to soften it up, just a smidge. I'm not trying to melt it, so I'll go a minute. It's gonna be good enough. Tops, just to soften it up a little bit. Like I say, with cheesecakes, everything's supposed to be room temperature when we're baking it. Okay, I'm going to try not to go too fast so I don't forget anything, but let's bring in, call this the big bad boy, the big Balboski right there. I can unplug that. I need the extension. Well, let me tell you, it's nice to be able to walk around the kitchen right now pain-free. Oh! It was on. That wasn't good. Let's get our cream cheese. 30 more seconds, and cream cheese is ready. That was a great movie, wasn't it? Philadelphia, Tom Hanks. So for those that are just joining live, fantastic. Welcome. Here we are. If you're wondering why you're staring at an empty Mixmaster, my bowl's over there. My cream cheese is getting soft. 19 seconds left, and then we're rocking. Yeah, Philadelphia, fantastic. Okay, cream cheese, soft. Unlatch, lock. Now I'm gonna try and use my paddle tonight, not my whisk. So let's see what happens here. So our cream cheese, 1, 2, that was just the right amount of time. I think any longer, and we would have had this stuff melted. That would not have been good. Okay, so we're going paddle tonight. Again, I've got 11 minutes left until that crust is ready. So let's see how the paddle works tonight. So as our good buddy Mike would say, throw it down, lock it in, and then get stirring. Here we go. I got some zip, baby. Let's go. We're baking a cheesecake. And if I told you what I was baking the cheesecake for, let me tell you something. Okay, up to level 2. We're locked in. Let's make sure that zoom is right there. Hey, is the volume back? This one, welcome, this one. Oh my, I was thinking about my man. When I was out there looking for pastry boxes, I started thinking about Cobb's Bakery. I think I might have had it muted. I'm not even sure. Okay, BG can hear now. Mike can still hear. This one can hear. Okay, how are we looking on our cream cheese? Oh, yeah, so up one. Okay, so now I'm down again because we don't want to over cream this, which is really important. So there's my sugar. That's my white sugar. I'm going to make sure you can see it on the camera first. Mike, you can't hear now? So that's our white sugar. I'll try and deal with it. In it goes. And now I'm going to get my brown sugar out. This, I find, doing a combination of white and brown, really good. Really good. Okay. Now, going a little bit, I'm not packing it in. I'll show you what I've got. I kind of spilled some here, so I'm bringing it over. So that's my quarter cup right there, but it's not packed in, okay? So in it goes. Mike, you got a head nod? I'm sorry, I didn't even mean to give you that. Oh my goodness, okay, we're stirring. We're stirring. My eggs are almost warm enough. So what I'm gonna do here is just turn it off for a second, unlatch, and we wanna scrape around the sides and the bottom. I don't want anything, I don't want any chunks, okay, in this cream cheese. And we've got to scrape off here right now because if we don't, there are chunks hiding there. So make sure we get it all. My spoon. Get everything. Good. Lower. Lock it in. That one's for Mike. Back to beating. We've got to get this creamy. Has to be creamy. Has to be creamy. I've got my, well, not my lemon. I already, I've got my lemon for my strawberry coulis. Okay. We'll give that one more minute. So to those joining the live right now, I'm over here, but we're beating the cheesecake. Welcome. If you're brand new, welcome to the bakery. This is the bakery tonight. Friday night baking. Cheesecake crust in the oven. It has, oh geez, 7 minutes left. I gotta get this thing beating. Come on, honey. That's better. Whip it up. Whip it up. Whip it up. Okay, I'm gonna get my sour cream ready. Where's my spoon? I got my spoon. Okay, so this is where I recommend on your sour cream. I've got different recipes as well where you can go with Greek yogurt, but we're using sour cream tonight. 1, we're going traditional style. Heaping. 2, heaping. 3, heaping. 4 heaping tablespoons of cream cheese. Up 1. Excellent. Okay, vanilla. Now, because I'm using the spoon that just has sour cream, normally I would put in my vanilla, I put in a teaspoon. So I'm using my tablespoon, but because it's got gunk on it, that's going to even out. That's how I rationalize, okay? I need a hole here. Make a hole for the vanilla. Here it comes. Here it comes. Vanilla in. There we go. Got it. In. There we go. We're in. I almost forgot salt. Where's my salt? Now, for those that have been here before, we know just a pinch, not a punch. Boom! Looking nice, looking creamy. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Okay. I'm bringing the eggs over. Actually, I'm going to put them in some more warm water here. I don't like that to cool down. Okay, good. Now, flour. I don't use too much here. I'm using 2 tablespoons. I've got to get my tablespoon out. I'll call this one in. We're almost there. I'm going to lower the speed. 1, 2. Now I could have sifted that, but Friday night, man, I'm just not ready to sift. So some would say I'm not really doing it right, but you know what? This is going to be a freaking amazing cheesecake. There's some sugar. Let's get that in there. Probably going to give me a lump now, but what the hell. Okay, so before I add in the last item here, off, unlatch, same thing, okay? We've got to make sure, because we don't want any chunks, or at least, I can't say we don't want any. Of course we don't want any. We just want to try and minimize what we get. So let's scrape off the sides, there, and don't forget about the bottom. Get that bottom out. You scrape as much as possible. Get our spoon back, scrape, scrape, scrape. And then there's one more item we need to get this thing as creamy as possible. Lock it in, on. We've got 3 minutes on the crust. 3 minutes, come on. Come on, Andrew, come on. Okay, this is the important part on the eggs. It's the important part. Here we go. Lower speed. Hopefully they're room temp. One at a time. That was not a great crack, but that's okay. Now wait until it incorporates. Wait, patience. 1, 2. We're going to do 3 whole eggs and 1 egg yolk. Looking nice. That's good. Incorporated. 3 in. Great. Okay, we're almost there. The timer just went down to 2 minutes on our crust. 2 minutes on the crust. I'm going to get this yolk ready. We're going to separate. I'm going to do it here on the side. Da, 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 da. And then I'm going to be able to bring up the speed a little bit. Good. There's our yolk in. That was our last ingredient. Now I can turn the speed up a little bit. Well, this one is because I'm trying to get this done by the time the crust, that's what I set the goal at. And the crust has under 2 minutes. I'd say it's got about 90 seconds left. This is beautiful. We don't want to overbeat this. I don't want to bring in too much air. It's looking nice though. I like that level of creaminess. 52 seconds left. We're going to make it. Boom, baby. Boom. We made it. We made it. Start singing, start waving. No, I don't, on this is the basic strawberry cheesecake. I don't put caramel on the crust. I don't add any sugar to the crust because there's plenty of sugar that's going to come from the strawberry coulis that I put on top. And of course the sugar inside the cheesecake itself. Okay, off, unlock, let it drip, let it ooze. Unplug. Look at that. We made it. That timer will go off 13 seconds. Perfect. This is good. I'll even raise this up now. You can see what's going to come out of the oven. We're going to be ready to go. This message held for review. This one, that's your message that YouTube blocked it. Okay, I've got to get that tray over there. We don't want that overdone. Look at that. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Yeah, okay, that's good. Timer off. How's that looking? We made it. We made it. Anyone remember how many minutes I set that timer for so we'll know? I think I set it for 13 or 14. I should have set it for 12. Nonetheless, it'll be okay. Okay, unlatch. This way, Andrew, this way. Lock it, move it. Oh, where's my foil. I'm going to get that set first. I'm going to give it a little bit of steaming. No, I want to use the Google Home. The Google Home is what I want to use. If we're on YouTube, we want to use Google products whenever we can. I'm going to double it up right there. And then double it up like that. And then hope for the best. Hopefully that is the right size. We'll see in a minute. Okay, let's get that camera angled. Yeah, this one I'm not going there. I can't, not on the lives. No. No. I read some of the fine print that YouTube has, and that's not something that I can do. They get upset. They could block things. So anyway, there's our nice crust. Ready. I gotta make sure the sides are gonna be hot. I don't want to burn myself. Again, learn your lesson, or learn one's lesson, I should say, after a while. Wasn't the right size on the foil. I didn't measure it properly. Darn it. I mean, it's close, but I don't want any water getting in there, because I'm giving this guy tonight, he's going in a steam bath. I'll need another piece of foil. I guess I won't be frugal with my foil. I think it's probably because I didn't want to open up the new box. Yeah, unfortunately. I'll tell you my thoughts offline. Now I need to lift. There we go. And now at least I can lift this weight. Done. This is, I mean, the spring form I trust, but apparently I don't trust it 100% for leakage. Now we're good. That shouldn't be too hot anymore anyways. Perfect. Okay, here we go. I would like that. I actually just bought some boxes in bulk tonight. I bought a lot of stuff. Okay, in we go. Cheesecake batter. Looking nice, looking smooth, looking creamy, looking delicious. Here we go. Start in the center. Let it work its way around that edge to the crust. Come on, huh? Let that settle and spread for a minute while I scrape. And then we're going to get on to, once this is in the oven, now we're not going to be able to see the finished product tonight, unfortunately, because this is going to need 4 to 6 hours, probably leave it cool overnight. You know, I'll finish it off tomorrow, but I'm certainly going to make the strawberry coolest tonight. Where's my spoon? Yeah, I can assure you that, Mike. Okay. Spread. Just do a little bit of a swirl. Like on Seinfeld, we like the swirl. We like to finish with the swirl. Okay. Now I'll go right up to the edges. I'm going to give it a little bit of a shake off here. A little bit of a shake off. And this way. And this way. See if we can just a little tap, tap. Taparoo all the way around the edges. Looks good. I like it. I like what I'm seeing right here. Okay. Now for the magic, I'm going to be gentle here. I'm using a double boiler, so I'm going to move this way for a second. Yeah, it's been a while since the live, that's for sure. The surgery took me out of commission. Well, actually, I should say, before the surgery took me out of commission because I just couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't do it. Yeah, it's amazing what will happen when we can walk again and be able to move. So be gentle right there. Okay, looks good right now. Looks good. Okay, this is the important part because I'm tired of cracks in the cheesecake. So I'm going to put this in the oven and we're going 35 minutes tonight. Exactly 35, not messing around. So I'll tell you guys a little bit about pizza. Forget about Slim and Trim. Pizza Nova, walk-in special, $10.49. Well done. It could be the best sauce and pepperoni out there. It is freaking fantastic. It's like $11 and whatever with tax. Incredible. Well, this one, I am bringing this cheesecake. She doesn't know it yet, but I am bringing it to a lucky lady tomorrow. And then I was going to ask people who live 30 minutes from me if they're willing to try my pumpkin spice cheesecake. I'm trying that one out. It's pumpkin season. We need some spice. So if I've got 2 willing contestants, I'll probably drive it out to the Oville. I won't say the name of the town. Okay, I'm going to bring this over. We're going to get this heating up and get our strawberry sauce moving. Again, this strawberry sauce, you can call it strawberry coolest, whatever you want to call it, we're using strawberry. Let me just give that a quick rinse. Let's get some egg on there. Now I've already, the beauty is, I've washed me strawberries. Just get that towel out of there. And make sure that camera, is that in focus right there? Are we in the $10 walk-in special? Absolutely, yeah. No, this one, no. Don't worry, we've got items here that we're doing. We're making our strawberry sauce, so that is something that we need to do right now. I just need a pot. I need a pot, and I don't know. You know what? We're going to have to use this one tonight. The other one seems to be in the dishwasher. Not happy about that. I didn't turn it on. I saw the new time of use energy. I was like, I'm not turning that on during the day. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. But the problem is, then I came in to be baking the last minute cheesecake. Now I don't need a full pint of strawberries. I learned that last time. We don't want to waste too many here. But I am doing a little different tonight. My uncle, even though I'm not making this one for him, out in Montreal, said, I want to see your next strawberry cheesecake Montreal style with the strawberry sauce and the full strawberries on it. Pizzaville? Really? I don't know, man. That Pizza Nova, that hit the spot. Welcome everybody that's joining live. We're well into the double digits tonight. Our cheesecake is in the oven, so we've done a basic cheesecake. You can see the recipe on the channel. I'll add it to this video afterwards once it's posted. But I do have other cheesecakes on there. Cherry, strawberry. This is strawberry as well. I've got a number of different Oreo cheesecakes. I'll have a pumpkin spice coming soon. I'm going to have a lemon and cherry Oreo, dark chocolate Oreo, peanut butter Oreo with Mr. Beast chocolate ganache on top. So that'll be freaking incredible. How are the strawberries? They're good. I should turn that on. What was I waiting for? We need some heat there. I'm going to dice these up as well. I was going to get another pizza tonight. I was right there. I said, no, don't do it. Don't do it. One was enough. Don't do 2. I definitely need some new knives. I think these were Driscoll's Finest from California. I'm tired of paying for local strawberries that cost more and they're in very poor shape. Did I turn that on? Yeah, I did. So I'm just quartering these up because after I'm going to be mashing them. We're going to pass them through the blender. So this is a nice basic sauce that whether you do it with strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, cherries, whatever you want. You want to do it with mango. With mango, I probably wouldn't add in as much sugar. That sugar content's going to be pretty high anyways in that. And maybe even a cherry. Am I missing any comments? I hope not. The Hut. Yeah, I heard a few Pizza Huts were bringing back the all-you-can-eat lunch buffets. I don't know if somebody can verify that at some locations. I don't know if that was USA only. I think that might have been a policy in the presidential debate. I keep missing. They're going to bring that back. I'm just kidding, of course. I haven't heard anything about real policy, but I'm not talking politics, so I'm not going there. I'm not going there. Yeah, Pizza Hut. Oh, unlimited soft drinks, man. I always like Mother's Pizza as well. Andy, I don't know if you were around when they had Mother's Pizza here. I know Mike knows the exact location I'm talking about on Main Street. And probably Brad as well. But they had root beer. I was always getting the root beer at Mother's Pizza. And the location I can remember had it in the, I think they had a basement there as well. It's next to the Burger King, if I recall. I just said I wasn't going to put in all the strawberries, and I almost did, so I wasn't paying attention. Nonetheless, nuts for the topping, we'll use those. Okay, so here's what we're doing. I'll move this. I'll bring this over. It's kind of warm. Shouldn't be. Hopefully that's in the camera. I'll angle that down a little bit better. No. East side, I think, was on... Oh, sorry, you're thinking about the Hut or Mother's Pizza? I think the Hut had East Side's down the street, I think. Okay, we're moving. I need a spoon here. Got some lemon. Ooh, lost one. Down temperature. I need my sugar. Okay, so this is where this thing gets interesting. The amount of sugar that's going in. So, I say in this recipe you can put between half a cup and 3/4 of a cup, depending on how sweet you want this, but I think half a cup is more than okay. I've done it too many times to know that half a cup is plenty. I don't think we need 3/4 of a cup. I think you can get by with a 1/4 cup personally. Okay, we're gonna let that soften up. I'm gonna get this cut, my little lemon-uski. I only need a tablespoon here of lemon-uski. Put this over here. Look at that, we're at 7 minutes. Not that long a timer for this. But welcome everybody who's joining the live right now. I know we got a lot of people that have been coming in and out tonight. Give a little stir. Get that sugar incorporated. First time I'm using the hot plate to do my strawberries, so I don't know if we've got enough proper power in there. But we'll find out in a minute. Now I can take a look at some of the comments if I missed any. So sorry everybody. I'm seeing this, pizza places. No Pizza Hut in Asia? In the Philippines? Look at that. See how they're sugar? Yeah, look at that. Sugar, strawberry. So, I made sure when I cut it, we weren't going to get any seeds. So I'm doing 1 tablespoon. It's about that much. Oh, sorry. Boom. And we'll get our vanilla. Again, just under. Looking good, solid. This one right on top of that. I like it. Okay. Oh, that vanilla right away. With the sugar, the strawberries. This gets a yum, everybody. This gets a yum. Oh. I don't know if I can bring this cheesecake over tomorrow. This one's gonna be a knockout. This one's gonna be a knockout here, this cheesecake. Oh, let me get my masher. Keep on stirring. These have got to get nice and soft. Keep on stirring. Oh yeah, this is heaven right here. The strawberry syrup. This is incredible, and I know this because I made this recently. I just made this for Thanksgiving, Canadian Thanksgiving. For those not knowing, it was Canadian Thanksgiving a week ago, and this sauce was a hit. As Gordon Ramsay usually does when he's baking and cooking, he's This smells. To those that know or are in the industry, I'm going to be making my first purchase of those gummies. I can't talk about it obviously on the YouTube live, but I need some that are going to take away the pain in the ear and help me sleep. So if Boston George is still here, I'm going to need his recommendations. All right, I'm going to turn the temp down a little bit. We're boiling. We're going to mash soon. Oh my gosh. It smells amazing, guys. It smells amazing. I'm tempted to add a little bit more sugar because I have some brown sugar right over here. Let me just, because it's there, because it was right there, why not? I've got to turn that. I don't want that boiling. So this, although I'm not going to be putting this on the cake until tomorrow, it's good that I can have it ready tonight. It's in the fridge, that way it's cooled down, obviously. This one, I would bake you one at no cost. And my next travels through your area. If you requested a flavor, I would bake it and I would drop it off to you. I've actually had, I'm not BSing here, I've had a lot of requests to bake and sell cheesecakes. And I just don't know yet. Let me take that off the heat. I feel like we're getting too hot. Off. We don't need any more heat there, that's good. No, you don't need to exchange anything. You've already been too kind. My friend. Okay, so those are nice. Now, if I had one of those nice immersion blenders, great, I could do that right in here, but obviously I do not, so I'm old school, and I'm okay with that. Yeah, I appreciate that, buddy. That'd be great, Andy. But I think there's a long way to go before we start trying to sell them and scale them, and I would need to know somebody that has a bakery where I could go in and make them in bulk. So here I'm just doing the fine, I guess the first mash. I am going to be putting this in my blender in just a minute. You'll see that. Yeah, I am. Notice I am, the trend right now I'm doing is I'm building up a bakery playlist, and I'm doing basically all cheesecakes. I'm gonna aim for having 24 different kinds on there. Looks nice. I'm just gonna bring this over here for a second, take it off the heat, and then move this guy out of the way because it's hot. It's extremely hot. And I'll bring over the blender. This is where we get to have some fun. We gotta be careful. And try not to laugh at my blender, this little, whatever you call this, the magic bullet. Yeah, we gotta change the channel name too, I think. Okay. Let's make sure that's on camera and we can see it as we're putting this in. I'll just change the angle a little bit, I guess. We need a new tripod. We need a new ring light. Okay, where's our sauce? There it is. Oh, guys, if you guys could smell this. Can you guys smell this right here? Can you guys smell this strawberry? Oh my gosh. I don't want to miss these nice comments, yeah. Yeah, the Hexclad I think look good. Okay, thanks for coming in, Kaiser. Okay, so this is hot, so gotta be extremely careful putting it in. Good. Okay, this is an important one here. You gotta be careful with this since it's so hot. You gotta hold it down. We're just pulsing really. Okay? Low. To start anyways. Make sure that's smooth. One more little pulse. Nice. Done. Off. I need my little measuring bowl, or my cup, I should say. My measuring bowl. There it is. And my magic. I need a smaller one of those too. Hopefully that's in the frame. I don't know if that's in the frame. Nope, not in this one. This one. Hey, that kind of rhymes, eh? Not in this one, this one. That is hot stuff. Woo, that is hot stuff. You know what? Cowboy up, Andrew. Cowboy up. You've been burned worse before. So this will help, obviously, get rid of the seeds, any chunks that we didn't blend, and that's going to be the smoothest sauce. Let's bring you down so you can see the drip. You want to see that drip? I don't know if you can see there. Well, that's interesting that you said 80 bucks because I've had other people telling me 75 to 100 bucks and I said, what? So the fact that you're saying that as well, that's very interesting. I didn't think people would be willing to pay 75, 80 bucks. I could easily bang out 10 a day. Easy. Easy. Sometimes you just have to press through here to get that syrup. Yeah, signed pick. Sure, I could do that. Especially while we're ramping up. Signed pick. Whatever we can to drive sales. Okay, let's keep pushing, pressing. I'm just going to look back at the oven. 18 minutes, so not bad. So we had 14 minutes for the crust. We made the batter in that time and in the oven. So 49, we'll call it 50 minutes. We're going to round up, and we've had everything done. And I'll only need about 10 minutes to finish the decorating of this one tomorrow because it's a basic one. Good. Well, let me just drop some strawberry on there. So now let's check this out and see how it... Normally I would say, test this as you go. That's interesting. 10 a day. Well, the ingredients for cheesecake. So if I can get that cream cheese on sale, usually it goes on sale $3.49 a block. I need 3 blocks per cake, so we're at $10.50. Sugar, I don't even want to factor into the cost because that's pennies, but you can do that. I'll need 4 eggs for each one. I get 30 eggs. They call it 15 cents, maybe. Sorry, 40 cents maybe an egg. So $1.60, $10.50, or 12 bucks. Call sugar 50 cents. Not even. It's probably more like 10 cents, but don't even include that. Sugar, the crust. I'd say all ingredients 20 bucks. Now, if we're doing strawberries though, it's an extra 6 for a pint. So we're at 26 bucks. If we're doing Oreos, the cost of everything is about 30 bucks. Let's check this out to see how drippy. Oh, baby. Oh, daddy like. Look at that. Look at that. I guess I can raise the camera up now since we're done. That's it. Like that cheesecake took everything. Prep time, I'm looking 14 plus 19, 33 minutes. We're done. Like it's not me now. I'm waiting on the oven. Mike, that is a great idea. Really, this one, okay, that's good to know. Maybe in bulk. Mike, that is a great idea. Bake it live and they can watch their cake being baked live. Okay, so here's our strawberry coulis? Call it strawberry syrup, whatever we're gonna call it. Okay, I'm gonna test it. I should have tested it before, but I already know it's gonna be great. Oh. Boom! I think the neighbors are gonna call the cops soon, as I've got the window open. I can't use that spoon again. I gotta make sure I don't. I was gonna double dip all of a sudden. So, that's it. That's it. 33 minutes. Cheesecake done. Coulis done. I've got 15 minutes in the oven. And again, watch me bake your pie live. That's a great idea. You guys are coming up with great ideas right there. Like those are monster ideas. I'm gonna plug in that phone with that charger before we lose power again. I see that coming, but I don't know what I did with the... Did anyone see what I did with the block, with the charger? This wouldn't be good if all of a sudden our battery went out. I need the block. No one saw what I did with the block? I know what I did with it. I used it for this light over here. We'll have to take that out. There we go. Now we're back. We got power. We're good. We're good. Those are some brilliant ideas right there, everybody. So, brilliant. Nutella, welcome back. It's been a while since we've done a live stream. BG, who's the Boom family? What's the Boom family? The Boom family? I don't, the Boom family, is that the, someone else had mentioned something to me about, what did I just do? I think I went out of the live. Why would I do that? Look, it's like when Andy did that and he went into that other live by mistake. How do I go back to the proper live? There it is. There we go. Oh wait, I'm back. I gotta make sure I turn the comments on. Hang on here. All messages. There we go. That would be, I think it's a great, I hope I didn't miss any comments. I just kind of canceled out of the live by mistake and I didn't see things. So, I don't know if you guys can see the oven, but I'll open it just a hair because we'll lose some temperature. I want to look. It's looking dynamite. You couldn't see it, but I had to look. Yeah, Nutella, this one, look at that idea. Happy anniversary, that's a great idea. Yeah, cheesecake is some of the best out there. This sauce, man. Fire. Fire. I mean, what do we do? I've got 12 minutes. I don't know if we stay on the live here to see this cake finished. To wait 12 minutes because I'm not going to be taking it out of the oven. I'm just going to crack the oven door open just a smidge and leave it finish off in there. We'll turn the oven off, turn the heat off, and let it finish on its own. So we're kind of, I don't know, this is not good. This is like dead air. We don't want dead air here. We don't want dead air in the kitchen. I'm not cleaning up anything tonight. I don't care. It'll be a mess, but I don't care. It's just going to be what it is in the kitchen. A mess. I say that now and then. In half an hour, I'll be cleaning. Just make sure. I'll wash this a little bit. Doesn't stick. There you go. Get the amount of dishes I wanted right there. Just wash the strawberry sauce in the pots. I like that. Watch your cake and your pie being baked. Watching your own cake and pie being baked for your birthday or your anniversary or whatever it might be. Incredible. Great idea. Great idea. Yeah. Okay, so that's what we got. Yeah, so, okay, like what in terms of like flavors, types, or where to sell them, how to sell them. These Oreo cheesecakes seem to be really popular. The ones I made I know were extremely popular. And I'm getting some requests for those Oreo cheesecakes. I've just kind of turned them down right now. I have to make another one for a birthday a week from today. I've got to bake it on the Friday so it's ready for the Saturday. And that one's got to be, it's a chocolate Oreo. Oh, here's the problem. I'm going to show you the problem that I have now. I don't know what I do. Did I bring them in here? Oh my gosh, are they gone? No, okay. So, this is the problem. So I had a problem. I went to meet a friend in Buffalo a few weeks back, and apparently they've got a lot of different flavored Oreos in America that I didn't know about, that we didn't carry here. So I bought 6, 7, maybe 8 flavors, and they're a family size, so I bought 2 bags of each. And then I realized when I first got them, and I haven't eaten Oreos in years, I started eating them at night. And I was like, I can't keep eating because I won't have enough to make the cake. I need like 1.5 family size to make a proper Oreo cake. So I ended up giving them all to my brother, whatever I had. I said, keep these in your trunk for me, and don't give them to me until I tell you that I'm going to bake an Oreo cake. Well, he's going away for a week, leaving on the weekend. So I said, I need to get the chocolate ones from you. He said, okay. So I got them last night. We were at a hockey game, got the goods from his trunk. Now I only had one left of the chocolate because I ate the other one 2 weeks ago. He says, be careful, don't eat them, because I'm not baking this until next Friday. I did sleep eating again last night after the pizza. I fell off the rails. But anyways, check this out. Like, I mean, is that a proper eating of Oreos? I ate 2 full rows, and I had a couple with a coffee. That's like 24 plus, I had like 26 Oreos. Let me tell you something. There's 2 things I have regrets from. And they're both the same. Oreos and STWs in Vegas are great at night, kind of in between making bad decisions and good decisions. It feels like a great decision, Oreos and STWs in Vegas at night, but always regret them in the morning. You can relate those 2. Anyways. Where were we? We were talking about cheesecake ideas. So our strawberry sauce ready. Love it. Let's put that over there. I made a chocolate mint Oreo a couple of weeks back. Even had some chocolate mint protein powder in there. I think that one was great. I think they enjoyed it. So those joining the live, welcome. We've been live now for, I want to say about 35 minutes, give or take, maybe even a little bit longer. Our cheesecake in the oven, it's only got 8 minutes to go. Our strawberry sauce ready. The volume of chips Dollarama goes through. Yeah, I thought about buying chips tonight too, and then I didn't. I stayed away. Stayed away from everything. Pizza, chips. 63 minutes Nutella, that's how long it's been? Oh my gosh. Not bad. Not bad for bake time and everything that's going on. And there's only 7 minutes to go. It's been 28 minutes in there right now. And strawberry sauce done. I could clean up, but I just don't have the energy right now. We're waiting for this cheesecake. And that's it. That's where we're at. Dollarama with chips, man. I went in there once looking for cake boxes. They didn't have any. I got the cake boxes tonight at Party City. $1.99 per box. I bought 5 because I know we've got some upcoming cakes that are being baked and delivered. Needed to have those ready. I need a paper towel. I'm still hot. And I'm not going to lie. My back is starting to hurt a little bit. I came from the chiropractors tonight. He's trying to fix my neck, my shoulder, a loud sound in my ear. Going back to see him in the morning. Yeah, volume of chips. In what measure? Great question. Let's wait for the follow-up now. Hear that response. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. I'm hungry. I didn't eat dinner because I was having my appointment at 6, and then I came back and just started baking. So I'll have a strawberry. They're sweet from California. And you know, you've got to eat these within like 48 hours, otherwise they're going to be moldy. Delicious. So if I can avoid some Oreo, whew! We did work tonight, baby. We did work. 5 minutes on that cheesecake, and I'm learning the oven. Every cake, I'll say every cake that I'm baking, I'm learning different things about this piece of junk. Still works, but 35 minutes now for the cheesecake. 35 minutes, temperature off. Otherwise, we're gonna have cracks. So I'm tired of it. I don't want, not that it matters because the strawberry sauce would cover up any cracks, but I don't want any big craters in there anymore. 35 minutes, temperature off. No matter what it looks like, that's it. And then hopefully it works. Last week I went a smidge too long. I had a freaking crater the size of the freaking Grand Canyon. Strawberries are fantastic. I'm pushing the heart button and the like button on the live. Apparently those help. Last strawberry, tasting good. We're just waiting. Bags. How many bags are all around? Are you wondering in a day, in a week? I'm assuming their prices are good. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. I'm tempted. What I should have done, I'm just thinking my mistake on this one. Always a mistake. I should have had that water hot. I think it was barely lukewarm. I probably put my cheesecake pan into a cold water tray. Oh, man. Oh goodness, come on, cheesecake. Okay, I'll put a few things away. How about that? Since I've got a minute. I've got 3 minutes until that's done. Sugar up there, crumbs up there, brown sugar, butter in. There we go. Yeah, just like that. We're getting clean. Plastic wrap. Lemon. On a Friday nationwide, man, it's tough. I should hide these Oreos so I don't look at them. I don't have any room there. The hell with it. If I eat them, I eat them. I can't, but I feel sick. I mean, who eats a large pizza, like 26 Oreos, in like 90 minutes? I could have taken out 2 pizzas last night. The body said, give me those carbs and sugar. What's that? That's still hot. We'll leave that right over there. Clean these up. Clean these up. I'll bring, once that timer goes off, I'll bring that camera around to take a look inside. And see what we got. See what we got. Oh, it's close. It's close. Mm-hmm. We just kind of cleaned up, which is great. Love it. 16 seconds to go. 900,000? Was that nationwide? Okay, that's 35 minutes. I feel like I've got to give it a few extra minutes because of the steam bath not being up to temperature. I am going to check this out. You know what? I'm going to bring you guys in. You guys have got to see this right here. Let's see the cheesecake, 35 minutes. Maybe you guys will help me judge here whether or not I'll leave it another 5 to 7 minutes. All right about there. Should be good when we open up this oven. There we go. Let's see what we got. Oh no, it definitely needs more time. I can see it already. Not much though. That's tempting right there. Let's just check it out. I'm gonna give it a little shakeroo here. It's jiggly. You know what? Man, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Another 5 minutes? This is the moment of truth. I'll leave it for another 30 seconds. You guys can comment if you think it should go another 5. I think it should go another 5. It's so close. It's so close. It's just jiggly. And that's when I'm supposed to stop it, but it's the darn steam. I'm going back in. I'm going 5 minutes max. Timer. On. Brad, are you saying no? No extra 5 minutes? Just turn off the temp right there? Is that your gut feeling right there? You think just off right there? I think that's what your comment means. Turn it off. Get the temp off right away. I'm not sure if you're referring to the Pringles, the Dollarama, or the cheesecake. I'll have to wait for your response right there. I think I should turn it off. Like, I mean, if it goes, the max is going to be that 5 minutes, and then temperature off. No, I'm not going to pull it out. Once it reaches that time, I'll turn the temperature off, and I use a wooden spoon just to crack the oven door open, and it lets the temperature of the oven come down slowly, and it finishes off in that nice little steam. So theoretically, for another hour in there, it shouldn't develop any cracks, and it slowly brings that temperature down, avoiding the cracks. If we just go bare or stone cold, we start developing craters. If we bring it right out of the oven, put it on the counter, we'll get cracks, guaranteed. So it's got to cool down slowly in there with that temperature. 4 minutes right there. Then temperature off. Leave it in there an hour, and we're good. I think that could be it. We might be done the live right here. I mean, our cake's done. Our sauce is done. I might be back up at like 7 a.m. on the live potentially to finish it off. I'll certainly take a couple of pictures of the finished product if I don't go live, because I've got to finish it off with the strawberry sauce, let it firm up in the fridge, and then put it in the box and bring it out. I've got the appointment at 10:40 in the morning, and bring it over. So we got 3 minutes. 3 minutes till temperature goes off. It's almost time to take off the apron and the hat. I certainly would, yeah. If we get craters in there, we've got the sauce, fill in the craters first, then glaze it over. It'll look like glass. Oh, here's a flavor for you. Because I said it would look like glass, I was thinking of doing a creme brulee cheesecake. But I don't know if we just want a plain cheesecake with creme brulee topping like that. Could be okay. Or if we want to add some spice to the cheesecake and make it flavorful. But that's an option. Many different flavors of cheesecake though that I'm going to be doing on the channel. The basics, since I've got the basics like cherry, strawberry. Forget about the Oreos right now. But we're going to get a blueberry out there. I'll do a raspberry just to get the basics, different toppings. And start building a little library of cheesecakes. And then we'll get into the fancy ones as well. Unless I've got the request, like next week I've got to make a chocolate Oreo, but it looks like I might be driving to Buffalo if they don't carry them in the Loblaws or something. I don't know if we're still boycotting Loblaws. If T were here, he would tell us. Okay, 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go on the live. Maybe I should show you guys the scar. You want to see this? I don't know. Maybe we can't do that on the live. It's there though. It's about here. About that big. Okay. 2 minutes and the live is ending. When we turn that oven off. I can see it already. I gotta turn that off right now. I can see it. I can see it. I think I went too long. We gotta crack that door. Right now. Off. How do I just off? I want everything off. Off. Whew. That's hot, man. Oh my gosh. Go figure. It's an oven and it's hot. So that's it. Just that. Crack it open. Let the heat start coming out. And we're good. Okay, everybody. That's it for the live. I'm going to be taking the apron off. Thanks everybody for joining, for watching. Hopefully, if anybody made it this far, not on the live, on the replay, you check the recipe, that's great. But everyone who was on the live this far, thank you so much. You guys are freaking fantastic. Bringing in the comments and the cheer and everything else. Fantastic. And we baked cheesecakes live now. It's just, it's too bad we couldn't finish it up on the live. But it's in there. It's done. You guys will see the final product. I promise you that. Okay, Uncle Drew signing off. Boom. 3 claps. Okay, that's it. I gotta hang up the. What time is it? It's 20 to 10. Whew. Okay, Uncle Drew out. Everybody, good night. As Jim Carrey would say, let's see if BG knows the movie. I just said his name, so of course you're gonna know the movie now. In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. The GOAT of movies. Nutella, boom. You as well, boom. I'll give it 30 seconds in case there are any comments that are coming up. Whew. Is that 30 seconds? Okay, Uncle Drew signing off right here. I won't be able to see any more comments. Boom, boom. Truman, of course he got it right there. Oh man, he's the GOAT of movies, the GOAT of movies. Boom.